Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I have something very exciting to share with you guys. The packaging knife is going to be the Hazard, designed by my good friend Steven Dunnick, and Concept Knives. Yes, I do actually use and carry this knife often because it is quite enjoyable. Let's get into this. So it's been a while since I bought anything from this company, and I either forgot or just didn't know, but their distribution center, or maybe where they actually operate from, is in Rancho Cucamonga, which is part of the Inland Empire, 2 hours away from me, which is really cool. But this is something from CMB Made Knives, and this is very exciting. Probably one of the earlier ones to be showing this off, but I have been asking for them to make this knife, I want to say, for over 2 years, maybe coming up on 3 years. I've been begging for them to do something just like what's in here, and they finally did it. So let's open this thing up. All right, so Predator V4. All right, so here's the pouch. Nice little pouch right there. Got some cards you can scan, whatever, with their Instagram and Facebook. No one uses Facebook anymore, at least I don't. Whatever that is. Another little card. Oh, this actually has, a sticker pack. They got me with the sticker pack. Yeah, this is a whole ass sticker pack. There's two here in the back, and there's this other one with the Predator, CMB Made Knives. This weird thing, I think this is from like Cavill Knives, because CMB is an OEM for Cavill Knives, I think. And yeah, and then this is just a little, I don't know why they did all the fancy wrapping and stuff. This is probably just like a plastic card, but it's a info card for what this particular model is and the features that it has. And ooh, we got some extras going on here. Nice high quality zipper pouch, dual pocketed nylon pouch, good high quality microfiber cloth, a packet of extras. This includes an extra clip, a filler tab, and a set of extra Omega springs. And here is the knife. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh man, I'll take my ring off real quick. I don't want to scuff it up. It's the exact same size as the original Predator. They just gussied it up with premium materials. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, that feels so nice. Dear Lord. This is beautiful. Zero up and down, zero side to side. Any movement, pivot, lash, nothing. What a freaking beast right here. I mean, this is one of my favorite knives, and I'll pull the other one right now. I've been an advocate for the Predator for a while. Now, I will say, the feel between these two, I'm willing to bet they are not using the same strength Omega springs that they're using in this as they did in their more budget-oriented original ones. I'm not too sure why. The ramp, the lobe portion of this knife, to create that sort of tension that you need to overcome to release for the studs, you can definitely tell it's been tuned the tiniest bit. We'll do close-ups and stuff in a later video. I don't want this to be too long, but if you want higher tension, then get the budget one, and you'll save yourself quite a bit. This thing will run you about, I think, 160 to 180, somewhere around there. I just remember being well under $200, which is quite a steal when you're thinking about what you're getting here. So again, full tie construction with a tie geared backspacer, a beautiful milled clip that you can flip on the other side, a color matched tie filler tab. That is beautiful, but it is not color matched on, oh, I am wrong. It is, that is actually a color matched tie filler tab right there on the extra little piece that you get. But those Omega springs that come with it, those look to be exactly like standard Omega springs, things that you would get in Concept Knives, things from Kaiser as well with their clutch lock, and really any other ones. So I'm willing to bet that yeah, these are probably just standard size Omega springs. Well, I will be doing a disassembly because this does look to be constructed quite differently, but it most likely will not be in this video because people have horrible retention span and don't like watching videos that are longer than 10 minutes realistically. Okay, before we go down below, I want to show how this thing is in the pocket because it is clearly very different. If you look here, the pinch point is very even from both sides. This is a milled type pocket clip, but they include a bent, what I'm assuming is a steel pocket clip, which is wonderful because it looks to be exactly the same as what's on the budget one. The budget one is, of course, gold class butter in and out your pocket. Zero snag, zero issue getting in and out the pocket. Let's try this thing out. Oh, Lord. Jesus, that is horrible. That is very, very strong. Wow. Just look at that. Yeah, I will most likely not be utilizing this knife with that pocket clip, which is such a shame because it is a beautiful pocket clip that obviously fits the overall look, but clearly it is just too damn strong. Quick fix, you pry it up, you bend it, you bow it, you do whatever you gotta do, or you can actually take the very face of the contact point, take it to a sander and bring that contact point down a little bit to help relieve some of that pinch point. All right, we're down below here. What a shame about that pocket clip. That is such a huge disappointment. But I will be tinkering with that to see if I can get it any better. While we're down here, I'll show you nice quality, you know, nylon pouch, cloth. Here's the card with the information about an M390 blade material. It doesn't state the HRC, so you can easily assume that it's industry standard stuff, which is okay. It's not gonna blow any of your socks off or nothing, but it's decent. Do I think all that you're getting here in the upgraded materials is worth the real big price hike? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Hey, look at that. This actually shows the lineage. That's cool. If you want to pause that and check that out, I think that's pretty interesting. Or maybe, yeah, that's what that is. Okay, so I guess we could just show this guy. And I mean, the Predator is the exact same size as my budget one, so you guys have seen this a minimum of like 150 times, minimum. Is a hair bit shorter, and so that was the Hazard. This is obviously my typical one. A big striking difference in just the class on this thing. So very well softened down everything. The scales are contoured. It says somewhere in the description that they're flat titanium. They are not flat titanium. They are actually just slightly contoured, very, very slightly. T8 body hardware, which is a huge plus because the original had T6 and it was terrible. I did actually have some slipping issues on an older version of this, and I had to buy a second one to get extra parts because the original ones did not come with any extras. So the fact that you are getting a ton of extras with this knife makes this thing substantially more higher value than the budget one. So if you can splurge on this and you like titanium enough, I think you'll enjoy this quite a bit. And this knife will most likely outlive the budget one just because it comes with extras while the budget one did not. That was one of my biggest gripes. So the difference in hardware, the difference in extras that you get with it was my main negative takeaways when I did the initial review on the Predator here. Let's get this thing out the way. And I'm still going to carry this thing. I love it. It's still such a wonderful, wonderful piece. It's been sharpened a butt ton and used and loved on. But all right, let's do some larger ones. It'd be pretty sick if they make a Predator XL. That'd be quite nice. It, you know, maybe about the same size as the Senka Glide Strike. I think that'd be pretty cool. Manix 2 by Spyderco, just a hair bit longer, not by much. Civivi Vision FG, damn near the same tip to tail, just a lot slimmer in hand. And here we have Sebenza 31 Chris Reeve knives. Hair bit longer, a little bit more cutting edge, just a little bit longer of a knife overall. But that's it for size comparison. Let's do the weight. Let's take the weight. The weight may vary with having the tie pocket clip versus the bent steel one. So we'll just see the difference. Let's take the weight of this. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's definitely on the denser side because you have, you know, nice thick G10, but also heavy steel liners with very minimal effort of weight relieving, in my opinion. 4.9, so just under 5 ounces. I'm willing to bet this is just about the same. If not, it might actually be a little bit lighter. Yeah, look at that, 4.7. So it's actually lighter. That is quite impressive. And looking at the inside, this actually does have steel liners on the inside, which I'm not too sure why. It could have been cartridge styled, but I think just the way that they kept it nice and clean so there wouldn't be an extra little piece of hardware smack in the middle of it, trying to keep the overall outer appearance looking very clean and like sleek. Also, how these things feel in hand. I don't have calipers on me, but I guarantee that the tie one is significantly thinner. So this is essentially how thick or how thin this would feel in hand if the original budget one had nested liners, because I think that's exactly what's going on here. They are very close to the same thickness, but just a loss of the liners there. Yeah, so it's just slightly thinner. Looking at blade stock thickness, I'm willing to bet that you actually have a slightly thinner stock with the premium one, and it definitely goes out to the tip too. It's a little bit thinner. You also have jimping here on the spine, very nice quality jimping, while you do not have any jimping on here. Wow, these guys, and I'm not to say that I had any sort of influence in the upgrades and what took place on this version 4, but a lot of the things that I was complaining about are clearly present here, and I'm here for it. I think it's pretty awesome. Let's do the factory edge. We took weight size comparison. Let me get a piece of paper real quick here. Just a magazine print. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, that's good. That's really good. Big Bear, that's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, this is a catalog from Big Bear that we get at the hotel that we've stayed at multiple times. It's a beautiful shape. It's a beautiful profile and silhouette. A dream to sharpen. Just look at how far away the plunge grind is from the whole edge. This thing is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. No extra screws, which, am I asking too much at that point? Yeah, sure. I think for what you're getting here, for what this thing cost, I think it's plenty. I think this is plenty knife for what it is. No, this was not sent to me for free. I did purchase this with my own money, and we'll be getting a fair, realistic review. I'm gonna tell you guys already that I'm gonna kind of dog on them because they're not using the same strength Omega springs. That was a big factor for me, as well as the pocket clip design. Yeah, so those are the two things I'm probably going to harsh on, but realistically everything else is borderline perfect on this. So those are just the two little negative takeaways as of right now for this thing. Yeah, that is it. So CMB Knives Predator version 4. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support and your patience, of course. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing because I put more videos and content coming you guys this way. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.